Yep. So hello guys. I hope I'm audible and video is all right. So I just cleared my funded futures account and I quickly wanted to record a video and share my experience, some good, some bad, how I dealt with it. So if you see, quickly on the first in the first month, I traded around 4, 5, and then 4 again. So like 13 days. In 13 days, four of them were closed in red, and on the next month I closed everything in green, so all good. So I was very happy about like closing the last few days in green, like these four and these four of them. On this day there was CME issue, and like markets were closed for a short period of time, so I did not trade that day when market opened. So I closed last 8 day in green, so I was very happy about that. So that was the most exciting part of the this account trading. I started really bad. On the very first day I lost $400, and on the very third day, on the second day I covered it again. Then on the third day I lost more than how much I lost on first day. The bad part about this is I exceeded my loss limit. Normally I do not prefer to lose more than 400, but then I was trying to cover it and then lost more. So there is a message in that. So who you must not, when your loss limit is breached, just close the account for that day, because you may also end up losing your account, because trading is, either it works or it doesn't. So if it's not working on that day, just set it aside, open your account next day, close everything, do not open the charts until the next day. On the day I lost $756, I just opened the charts casually to review before time. It was not my time to trade. So as I trade only specific macro times, it was not even a macro time, I lost around $300 before it was my time to trade. And then again, when I tried to cover it, I lost more. So the bad day turned worse. So but that's okay. Then I decided to cover the losses in small parts. So I was very conscious about covering it, and since I had a lot of time, it was only the first week, so I knew that I can cover it up. And in next 3 days I made 300, 100 and 500. So I took my own time, good 3 days to cover it. It is always best to cover your losses in parts. It reduces stress, and you risk small, make good profits. So that, and you can say I was very calm and consistent. Like I took only one trade, executed one trade and closed it, and did not trade any other time. On the 17th November 2025, I took only one trade, made $100. I was very happy with that. Since it was Monday, I do not try to mess with Mondays and Fridays, because they often turn sour on me. So like you can see, this Friday, uh, I was around in $400 loss, but I covered half of it and closed at 276. So again, it could have gone bad as this 15th of 13th of November, but this Friday was not as bad as I expected. But since I'm very conscious on Mondays and Fridays, I prefer not to trade, but then it was uh, I saw my setup and I couldn't control. So I covered these $756 losses in 3 days, and excitement made a loss on the next day, just because I over traded. I was in green, then I kept trading and lost. So this is also the next message: do not over trade. If you're in green, if your target for $400 is my target, if it's met, close it. Next day I covered it and made some more profits. So this is the day, on 20th November. I felt like I can like clear this account in next week or so, and uh, if I follow my rules, because you can see I took very small 2-3 trades and took some partials as well, and made $419, which is very good for me. $400 is the sweetest spot for me on a daily basis. That's what I target, either $400 loss or a profit in a day. So $276 loss on the next day, not too bad, not too good. $462 again my target, $500 good. uh, Actually whole month I was dead serious about making $1,000 a day, and this is how I made this $756 loss, trying to make that $500 $1,000 a day. for that day because I like risked more than I used to and lost 2-3 times, and then whole things turned around and fired back. Then I came back to my original plan of 400 and started making small profits. I was very happy if I made even $100. Like you see 17th of November, $100, one trade, one execution close. It's barely around 10 handles, you know. For I trade with 5 micros on NASDAQ, and it's like 10 handles, $100. And in the next month, I was very calm and composed, barring one day. On the first December, I made $300. Cool. One trade, I guess, or two. One in NASDAQ, one in gold. Then 400, and this day was a battle. I mean, I made around 600 in losses and then covered it all back. On this day, you know, I realized that I can actually clear the account and I can make consistent and good profits because I was able to cover this profit. I used my setups multiple times in a day on gold and NASDAQ and ended up covering the loss. At some point, I was in loss of 80 cents, you know, and I tried to cover that 80 cents loss. And then what happened is I ended up losing $150. Then I covered it all back, and when I was $8 profit, I closed it. So this was the most interesting day of December so far. I mean, of this whole year, I must say, in trading. So, and then since I was very confident that from what I did on 3rd December, that I took very short trades, $100 trade, $50 trade, $200 trade. This is why the trade count shows highest on this day. So I did the same strategy because on this day I was not risking on a, like when it was not right time. I traded every time when it was my time and my trade setup was there. So I decided that today I will clear the account. I will make $3,000 in total. So this is how much $630 was missing from the total 3,000, and I made 634. Closed the account at $3,004. Yeah, here it is, $3,004. So it was a very interesting month, to be honest. And one cool thing happened. I realized that I rely more on gold than NASDAQ. You know, every gold trade, like 80% of gold trades were a win. And in NASDAQ, I made losses, but gold was like golden. I mean, I always thought like gold is riskiest commodity or anything to trade, but gold has been the easiest to trade. My setups work like magic. Gold does not rush me, so it works in a really calm and composed way. I was very happy trading gold. You know, I'm thinking of creating an account where I can just trade gold. I'll do that from February. Probably I will not trade much after second week of December, and I will start in February again. I'll see, because the liquidity is not good, and since when I make a loss, I might take another trade and make more losses. So it's best practice to avoid the bad days when you know that high probability setups will not be there, which is the time zone between second week of December, after second week of December till the at least first week of February, which can stretch to second week as well. So since second week has the second Monday is a true open of the month, that is when market we will talk about that later, but yeah, second week has something special in it. This is why starting from second week is much better when in the February. So yeah, this is what happened. And when I cleared the account, passed, I got the email, and I did not hesitate. It was Friday, so I took one quick trade and make one quick profit of $100. You see, current profit at $100. It's not updated yet because I just took this trade in the morning. It will be updated by tomorrow 9:30 probably. But I did get the email from MyFundedFutures. I have traded multiple accounts with them, and this one I managed to clear. So this is what it says. You did it, blah blah blah, congratulations. So yeah, very happy about that. So yeah, this is all for this trade. I mean, I cleared the account, made some profit on the funded account as well. Let's see if I can like reach to the payout stage or not. Normally I have met already the criteria of 1 day. Like you have to make minimum $100 a day for 5 days in a week. 5 days, not in a week. I mean any 5 days. So you can then withdraw $250. But I'm planning to like accumulate a lot of amounts so that when I withdraw, I do not have a very little amount left to trade and then I blow the account. So I'm planning around to taking it up above $2,000 at least. Then I can withdraw $1,000 and then we'll see where we go from there. Also, I'll be explaining my strategy in the next video. So we will see about that too. So stay tuned. Good day.